This is breaking news from 4 News Now.
Good afternoon for 4 News Now. I'm Rob King. We're beginning with breaking news for the daily rundown out of Idaho. Looks like several schools were victims of a swatting call this morning. The first one we were aware of was Lake City High School in Coeur d'Alene. There was a report of an assault with a firearm. Police responded and determined that that report was unfounded. And then we received statements from Boundary County School District as well as the Idaho Superintendent, all reporting that multiple Idaho schools, and it appears Boulder High School in Colorado as well, all received calls of an active shooter. All of the threats appear not to be credible as well, and obviously no one's hurt. Lockdowns have been lifted at the Idaho schools. We received a statement from the Idaho Superintendent who said all these threats appear non-credible. So, moving right along from that, we now go into one of our big stories of the day, which is the weather. Woke up, beautiful blanket of snow this morning in the Spokane area. So instead of hearing me bumble my way through the weather, let's bring in a professional 3 days in a row with 4 News Now's Mark Peterson. Mark, I got a scary alert on my phone yesterday. What happened?
All right, so we had some heavy, brief moments of snow that came in. National Weather Service issued those alerts because they were in the area. So they would move through. There's a lot of wind, a lot of snow, and it's sort of a band of snow that moves through, and then it would move out in a predictable pattern because of the winds. So that's why those alerts went out, to let you know that in that area where you were, where your cell phone was, you potentially could run into a snow squall, which is a short period of time of heavy snow and winds.
Got it. And are squalls dangerous?
They can be, in the fact you have limited visibility, and again, high winds, and again, they're something that lasts for a fairly short amount of time. But if you're caught in it, it can be blizzardish, I guess would be the best term. And so that's why the National Weather Service put out those. I had 4 on the north side of Spokane on my phone in a period of half an hour, I guess. So they were coming through the area. It doesn't mean that it's going to be right where you are, but they're in the vicinity, and they use the GPS on the phones to geo-track people and go, okay, send this out. It doesn't go out to everybody. It goes out to those people who are in that region.
Got it. So like I said, woke up, looked very pretty this morning, actually. A nice little layer of snow that we got, a couple inches, I believe. What are we looking at going forward?
Okay, officially we got about an inch. It looked pretty until you stepped outside. That's why we have a weather alert day. So let's show some of those things going on. The weather alert day, of course, are the winds. So we got the snow. It happened through yesterday, through the drive time. We had plenty of accidents. We're trying to give everybody a heads up. Well, now with our alert days today and tomorrow, it's because of the consistent winds we're going to be seeing. We have a lot of stuff happening above us, and all of that is producing winds, and that's Spokane, Coeur d'Alene area. That's today and tomorrow with sub-zero wind chills, certainly in the morning. So we look at the 4 things you need to know. We're going to continue to have these consistent winds. Going to be, some clouds, cold today. Those northeast winds are going to stay with us in the morning, and through the day we'll have single-digit wind chills. Okay, it'll feel like 5, 6, 7 degrees, but in the morning hours and overnight it'll be sub-zero, and we'll see those through tomorrow morning and even into Friday morning, really, for you getting ready for work, getting the kids ready for school. If you look at our 12-hour forecast, the ones that we put on kxly.com, you can see not only do we have the temperatures and the hour. So at 2 o'clock it'll be 21 degrees. It's going to be really close. I mean, we're sitting at noon at 19, and my truck said 18 degrees. But with the winds that we have, it feels like 3 degrees. That's how your skin perceives it. That's how your pets perceive it.
And is that what you have to kind of plan for then, as far as going out, plan for it, what it's going to feel like, not what it actually is, as far as hats, gloves, that sort of thing?
Right. We have some sunshine and clouds, and on the streets where the blacktop is, where they got, so a good plow on, those are melting, even though it's 19 degrees, because the sun warms the black asphalt. And that's all good news. In your secondary or your neighborhood where you live, you're not going to see that quite as easy. And so it is going to be cold. If you're going to be out for any length of time, then you need to prepare for that. If you're out for 5 minutes, probably not going to be a big deal. But if you have to be out, if you have to walk to school, walk to work, wait for a bus, you want to make sure that you're properly dressed with your winter gear to make sure you're comfortable. If you're out past a half an hour, you can, in those sub-zero wind chills, damage your skin, damage your nose, your ears, your fingertips. So we want people to make sure that their kids, their pets are all safe. And that's going to happen all the way through Friday morning with sub-zero wind chills. And then Friday afternoon, the sun will come out. It'll be 26 degrees. We're going to have temperatures in the mid to upper 30s over the weekend. Sunday, we're going to see some snow. But then next week, it's going to be mild. So there's the light at the end of the tunnel. But our weather alert days are today and tomorrow because of that wind chill. And then Friday morning, still going to be very cold. But Friday afternoon, the winds die down. And we're going to warm up in the mid-20s, which without wind is going to feel pretty good with some sunshine.
Definitely.
So,
and we were blessed for a couple days there when we were in the 40s. And I wouldn't think that now I would be looking forward to 40s.
I know, yeah. 40 degrees, yay! We'll continue to cover this on 4 News Now at 5 and 6 with Chris Crocker. She's going to dial into those temperatures in the early morning hours when you're getting ready for work and school. And, of course, heading home as the sun sets. Boy, the temperatures fall off quickly. So we're tracking it's the winds and those cool temperatures that will really put the chill right to the bone, and we want everyone to be ready for that.
Got it. Mark, thanks for hopping on. It's always nice to hear from one of the best. I appreciate it. We might end up doing this for a 4th day in a row for another weather alert day tomorrow.
Not a problem. The phone goes with me everywhere I am. So
awesome.
Look forward to it.
Mark, thanks for hopping on. Appreciate it.
You bet.
All right, bye-bye. All right, moving right along in the KXLY Plus Daily Rundown. Thank you, Mark, for joining me with a professional's look at the weather. Taking a look at what some of the team is working on today. Bronte Sorotsky, she's taking a look at a recent string of coffee stands in the Spokane area being broken into. She's speaking with the coffee stand owners and with Spokane police. Now, one thing Bronte noted is that it's not that the criminals are taking a lot of money or merchandise, but what it's leaving these coffee stand owners with is thousands in repairs for the damages. You can see in that photo right there on your screen, that's one example of a coffee shop being broken into. The window has to be replaced. You think the frame's broken as well. So Bronte will be speaking with coffee stand owners on that. Taking a look at what Jordan Smith is working on. A very nice photo of Jordan and Spokane Mayor Nadine Woodward as the State of the City is tomorrow around 11:30 a.m. in the morning, and we're going to try to bring that to you live as well. But Jordan Smith sat down with the mayor to discuss, among other things, House of Charity. Now, a promise was made last year to relocate House of Charity from downtown, and a year later, nothing's happened. So Jordan wanted to find out what is going to happen, if anything. What are the plans? Where are they at in that process, if it is still going to happen? Finally, 4 News Now's Emily Bloom. She's out at Plants Ferry Sports Complex, where tonight County and Spokane Valley officials will be holding a meeting in which the public is invited to attend in order to get some input for their comprehensive master plan. That Plants Ferry wants to make some enhancements, add some more things, do some rebuilds, and they want the public, people who go there, about people who live nearby, anyone to come and attend. I believe it's from 5 to 7 p.m. out in that area. So Emily Bloom is finding out the latest on that. Well, that's all we have for the KXLY Plus Daily Rundown. Be sure to download KXLY Plus on your TVs, Apple TV, Roku, Amazon Fire, as well as the 4 News Now app on your phone. So we'll have all those stories as well as weather and all the good things coming up tonight in 4 News Now at 5. But for now, I'm Rob King for KXLY Plus.